Hi, everybody. Welcome to A Christ Called Tarot. This is Melody, and it is time again for the Hump Day weekly readings. We're going to do an energy check in, see where the collective is standing, and see what messages come forth. See if there's any what messages come forth as, for the collective as a community or as an individual person, because something might resonate with one person and may not resonate with another. Please take what resonates and leave the rest on the desk because I don't want to hurt or trigger anybody. But if you would like a more personal reading, one to more personal to you, you can contact me at aquariuscall@gmail.com, or there's a link at the top of my channel that'll take you right to my Facebook page and you can messenger me. Either or doesn't matter. And there is also a link at the top right hand corner of my channel that it is my PayPal link, which is where all donations go to. And if you go on my Facebook page, I just added a new link yesterday to my Amazon account. If you wish not to donate cash for your reading, there is a list over there. You can purchase something off of my wish list and send it to me. It'll be the same thing as donating for your personal reading. Okay. So, with that being said, let's get started. We're going to use the Energy Oracle cards to start off with and check and see what's going on energetically within the collective. Um, and see what is still what the collective needs to know concerning the energies over the next week. So, just close your eyes, take a deep breath, as deep as you possibly can. Okay. And I'm going to ask the archangels take that white light and send it right down through your crown chakra, the whole way down through your chakras, and ground you so that you may understand the messages that they're about to bring forth. So, archangels, angels, and gods, can you please use me as a clear channel to bring forth these messages to the collective? Can you also clear them all, as well as myself, from all negativity or blocks or stress or whatever needs to be cleared and healed? I ask you to shield them, protect them, and love them. Heal, balance, and release all blocks and negativities. Thank you, and blessed be angels and guides. Alrighty. Feels like there's a feather tickle my nose. Alright, so let's collective energy check in. Okay. Okay. So we're going to take a card off the bottom. So the bottom card it's called Anxiety. It's a number 18, which is a 9. Nines are about solitude. Nines are also about endings of a cycle. This card is in reverse. So this tells me that this is being released or has been released. This anxiety, this negativity within the collective. So we're just going to leave that set there. That's an underlining energy for the collective as a general and as a whole. Okay. All right. So um, we'll move on to, let's get 3 to 4 energy cards for the collective for the next week from today, Wednesday, October 10th to Wednesday, October 17th. Okay. So, well, we got 4 of them. So these must be pretty important. So this card is number 37. It's the third chakra, Archangel Chamiel. This is your solar plexus chakra. This is where your life force energy comes from. This is where your willpower comes from. This is where your life's purpose comes from, your joy, your happiness. Um, truth, like your, like I said, your life's purpose, your life force energy. This is where your life force energy resides, is in this chakra. Okay. So then we got the second chakra too. It's Archangel Ariel. And the second chakra is your sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is where the physical aspects come in, as far as your sexuality, your sensuality, procreation. It is the keywords are a desire, because that's where your desire resides. Okay. All right. So then the next card is the door to spirit. It's number 32 and it's in reverse. So this tells me that there's a blockage in there within your soul. Okay. And then this card is the world. It's number 29 and it's also in reverse. Okay. Which is I'm feeling that maybe these blocks are due to the third and the second chakra. They could be blocked or unbalanced, so to speak. Okay, so let's read the door to spirit in reverse. Okay, first we got 10, 9, 5, and 11. So 10 and 9 is 19, 1 and 9 is 10, plus 5 is 15, 1 and 5 is 6, plus 11 is 17, 1 and 7 is 8. So there is definitely some kind of change coming. Maybe that's why we got the anxiety card as the underlining theme, because you you need to release this anxiety possibly within these two chakras to unblock this door to spirit. All right, so let's read and see what additional messages come forth. So when this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling an extreme disconnect. It seems your intuition is failing and you can't maintain the peaceful moments you are longing for. You may be too distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive at and enjoy the deeper sense of your spiritual connection. The paradox is that the more you can let go of the drama, distraction, or intense emotions, the anxiety, and the more your spiritual peace will bring you solutions for these issues. So let go, relax, meditate on your soul self, or your higher self that resides in your own heart center. Allow the connection to grow, and you'll find that many new doors will open as a result. Okay. So I feel that you're releasing this anxiety within these two chakras. Maybe you're a little bit nervous about stepping into your true purpose, or maybe a little bit nervous about maybe you are blocked sensually or sexually due to that anxiety. And I feel that once you learn to listen to your intuition and release this, these may open up and start working again. Okay, so we're going to read the last card, which is number 29, the world in reverse. Okay, so receiving the world reversed means that you've been severely limiting your view of things. You're thinking too narrowly, either in your options for action or in what you feel you deserve. You may be feeling boxed in by old ways of doing things, not quite sure of how to expand. This card calls for you to think creatively outside of the box you find yourself in now. In addition, you may have emotionally painted yourself into a corner, surrounded by all sides by energies such as fear, short sightedness, limited thinking, or self doubt. So, yes, that makes sense why them two chakras popped out. But you still have the option to let all that go. And this card is telling you not to wait a minute longer to do so. It's time to break out, see the unlimited horizons around you, and know that the world is waiting for you to take center stage. So, like I said, the underlining theme is to let go of this. And I feel, collective, that you very much are, because this was the underlining theme. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next set of cards. Okay. So what we're going to do is pull out the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, and we're going to do some clarifying here. So, Spirit, can we use these cards as clarifiers for the energy cards that popped out? The messages concerning these energies. What is it that the collective needs to know on a deeper level? Clarify these cards, please, that popped out. All right. All right. All right. So I'm going to pick one for the underlining theme. And we got material and spiritual prosperity, which is the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So this is finding balance in that, in the material world and your spiritual self. That will definitely help release this anxiety and help you to step into your life force energy and follow what you desire. All right. So let's get some clarifiers on these two chakras. What is going on with the third chakra and the second chakra? Why did these cards pop out for the general collective? What messages are there? What deeper messages are there concerning these two chakras? Third chakra and second chakra. Solar plexus and sacral chakra. Okay. All right. So the first card that popped out was the victory and success card, which is the Six of Wands. And the second card that popped out was the Five of Swords, which is conflict and defeat. So I feel that. Hold on a sec. That's my phone ringing. I'll stop. Okay, thank you. I feel that you're going to get victory over this by walking away from things that no longer serve your highest good, like letting go of this anxiety. I feel that there is some kind of victory and success waiting for you once you release this and let it go. Okay. The Five of Swords energy, it says conflict and defeat. Now, I'm picturing a tarot card in my head that I have with the girl standing with the two swords on her back and the guy walking away with the other three, but yet he's still looking back at her while she's standing there with them swords. Okay. So I feel that you're going to get victory over that hurt. You're going to get victory over them swords that got stuck in your back. And that's what the spirit is telling you. These cards also add up to a 6 and a 5, add up to 11. So I feel that this could be manifesting within this week, possibly. And tomorrow is the 11th, so we're talking 10, 11, 11. So it could manifest anytime from now into the future. Okay. So, can I have any more clarifiers? Is there any other messages concerning these two chakras? Oh, there's a jumper. Okay. So, we got number 14. It's called patience, and this would be equivalent to the temperance card. Okay. So, patience. They want you to be patient and they definitely want you to find some balance. And we see that as the underlining theme as well, finding balance in your material and spiritual self. Okay. So, that's what they're telling you. You're going to get victory and success over letting things go, letting things that no longer serve you by finding balance within your material and your spiritual self and being patient. Okay. All right, so let's clarify the door to spirit. Clarify the door to spirit, please. Clarify. And this also can represent divine timing as well. Because that's what the Temperance card represents. But I'm feeling more along the balance thing because we did have the underlining energy there. Okay. Clarify the door to spirit in reverse. Oh, had a couple jumpers. Okay. So we got number 3. It's called Heartache and Loss. It's the 3 of Swords. And we got Firm Foundation. So this blocked intuition that you have is due to some kind of heartache or loss. This is what you really need to release. Okay. This is the anxiety that's underlining is this heartache. Okay. And find a firm foundation. Find the foundation within your spiritual self as well as your material self. And I'm noticing the red triangle here. Okay. Triangle, tri is heart, body, soul. It's also red, which tells me that you maybe need to be grounded. Maybe you need to ground yourself to help release this heartache and loss. Okay. To help open up that door to spirit, to help turn it around, so to speak. All right, so are there any more clarifying messages for door to spirit? I also see it looks like he's outside because there's a mountain behind him and he's not even looking at the mountain. He's not even noticing that there is this mountain ahead of him that he possibly needs to overcome. Okay. He is outside, which tells me that he is very grounded. Let's see what else. I also feel that there's some kind of strength within this card. There's some kind of strength, even though you know that there's that mountain ahead of you, you still are staying grounded and finding the strength to release this anxiety and to let go of this heartache. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Clarify the world, please. What's the world in reverse for? Okay, so we got the 3 of Cups energy. All right, it says rejoice in celebration. But if you notice, there's 3 different hands in there. So there could be a third party situation. Maybe that's where the heartache and loss is coming in. But there also could be some kind of news coming in too. Maybe the world being in reverse is blocking this news from showing up, this news or this celebration from happening. All right. So clarify the world again. Can we have another clarifier for the world? Clarify the world, please. Whoa, that one flew clean across the room. There was 4 cards, okay? All right, so we got the crown chakra. This is another chakra in your system. And the crown chakra has everything to do with our intuition, with source coming down through the top of your head, coming down through the rest of your body. But this is basically how you can speak to spirit. This has everything to do with your higher self, okay? So then we got the 2 of Wands, which is called the waiting game. So I feel that maybe as a collective, you are waiting for this chakra to become open, or you're waiting for a message to come through this chakra, a spiritual message perhaps. Okay, so next we got the sacral chakra for the second time collective. So this is a pretty significant message. Okay, and then we have it's called Choose Wisely. It's the 7 of Cups. So this tells me you got 7 2 and 7 2. That's 9 and 9. 18, 1 and 8 is a 9. So remember, we started off with the 18, a number 9, okay, which was the ending of a cycle, um, solitude as well, okay. So I feel that perhaps as a collective, you guys could very well be waiting for a message to come through your crown chakra from spirit, about a choice. Okay, you may have many choices, and one of your choices may be linked to getting victory over something you desire, because that's what the sacral chakra is about, what you desire. So I feel that the collective is waiting for a choice or waiting for some kind of a message to come through about a choice. Like I said, rejoice in celebration. I feel that there's some kind of news coming through that the collective is waiting for, okay, concerning something they desire or a choice, okay. Looks like to me that there's many choices. Okay. All right. So I feel that that's pretty good message there. So we are going to move on to some additional spiritual messages. This is Wisdom of the Oracles by Colette Baron Reed. Okay. So we're going to pull one off the bottom of this deck, and then I got two more decks laid out here. We're going to use these three decks as additional spiritual messages for the collective concerning these cards that popped out. Okay. We're going to pull one off the bottom, is underlining, line it up, and then we're just going to pull some other cards for, just like I said, some additional spiritual messages. Okay. Okay. So, by the book, and it's a number 11. So there's another 11 in this reading. Okay. We're going to read that. Before I do, we're going to shuffle up these next two decks and pull some cards. This is these are the Messenger Oracles by Raven Fallon. Okay. Okay. See the truth. All right. And then we are going to pull an Angel Answers card by Radley Valentine and Doreen Virtue. And then what I'm going to do is we're just going to pick off the top of the decks for additional spiritual messages. We're going to pull one off the bottom of this deck too, just like we did with the other four decks. Additional spiritual messages for the collective for the weekly hump readings. Okay. Perfect timing. So something is in perfect timing, and we've seen that with the patience card. All right, so we'll put these to the side over here and pull these three books out. Okay, so we're going to start off reading the number 11 by the book in reverse from the Wisdom of the Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. So it's number 11. That's a reverse. Now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group, take a stand, and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. A time for transformation. So let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that light will dawn. Epiphanies are surely lead to miracles. Okay. So yes, that's um that's what the spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. Um, so we're gonna move on to the next card, which is See the Truth by it's a messenger oracle. And it's number I think 39, which is a 3. Do not be deceived. Be watchful and mindful of the illusions others weave around themselves, and that you may weave around yourself. Know the night. Understand the shadows. See through the darkness to the light of the truths. Pay attention to contradictions. Notice when actions and words are not in harmony. None Hone your intentions and insights so that you may know the minds and hearts of those around you and yourself, and trust in the wisdom born of that awareness. Okay, and then we got perfect timing. So I feel that this is going to happen in perfect timing, or we could very well be in the perfect timing energy. OP. This is a perfect timing for the situation you've asked about. Move forward with confidence. Don't delay or hesitate because an energy gateway is presently open for you. Conditions are ripe. Even if you don't feel prepared, rest assured that you are. All right, so the timing is definitely right to release this, find balance, step out of the box, walk away from things that no longer serve your highest good, seek the truth for what's best for your highest good, for your true purpose, so to speak. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get some additional spiritual messages. Okay. So first, we're going to pick an angel's answers card, and it's unlikely. So, what is unlikely, spirit? And we got the Y in reverse, and we got be vigilant. Okay. So, unlikely. We're going to read that first. Okay. The situation you have asked about is unlikely to occur as you are imagining it. There may be different versions of events that will take place, or it may be that what you've asked about is simply not in your highest, greatest good. Okay. So then we got the Y card in reverse. It's number 31, which is a 4. Okay. So sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you towards a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. Okay. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better. Because fame will cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with the partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong. But deep down, what you really desire is to have the last word with that person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you ever closer to the happiness you seek. Okay? And be vigilant. So, be watchful and cautious of both others' actions and your own. Stand ready to protect yourself from those who may covet what you have or seek to harm those you care for. But also be vigilant and watchful of your own actions, lest you be doing one harm. Weigh your actions before you act wisely. Be sure you act wisely. Be sure you have done all that needs to be done before moving forward. Leave nothing to chance, lest all you have nurtured and cherished be undone by your own lack of vigilance. Okay? So basically, that's telling me that things are unlikely to happen the way you are trying to create them. They're going to happen on the way the divine is going to create it, not the way you want to create it. All right, so let's get another message. Let go. Not for you. And know you belong. Okay. So, okay, we'll start off with let go. So I feel that they're telling you to let go of things, let go of control, let go of things that don't serve your highest good. Um, and I felt that at the very beginning of the reading with let go of things that no longer serve you. Let go of that anxiety. Let go of that heartache, this heartache and loss. Okay. Um, let go of, just walk away from it. You're not defeated if you walk away from things that no longer serve your highest good, like this heartache and this negativity and this exhaust. Okay. All right. So, let go. We'll read that and see if there's any additional messages for the collective. Okay. The time has come to let go of this situation. Stop focusing on how or when it will be solved or even why it occurred. Relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow something better to come along. Don't worry, God and your angels have everything under control. A key aspect to manifesting your desires is to ask what you want and then to release it to heaven. If you've drawn this card, you may be holding on too tightly to the way your dreams will unfold. Make a wish and then leave the rest to your angels. Okay. So, number 6, not for you. It's in reverse. Okay. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away, let go. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. Absolutely. Wow, I just love how these cards all work together. All right, one more. And it says, know that you belong. So it's a number 19. You have place, you have purpose, you are special. Do not change who you are just so others might accept you. Do not dishonor your truths by allowing someone else to tell you who you must be. Change made just so you fit the expectations or social criteria of a clique or group does not honor you. You do not need to change in order to belong. You are a blessed child of Gaia in great spirit and belong simply because you are. All right. So basically, they're telling you let go of things that are not good for you, and you know you belong in a place in this world, even though things may not be what you want. Things may not be maybe manifesting fast enough for you. Just know that spirit has your back. All right. So one more message: communicate clearly. Orphan. It's number 5 and it's upright. We are all connected. Okay. And it's number 49, which is 13, which is a 4. Okay. So we are going to read that. So communicate clearly. So there possibly could be some kind of communication coming in, possibly through spirit, because if you look at it, the lady standing in there, yes, so there's a lady in there. Looks like she's talking to, like she's telepathically, blah 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 blah, talking to these dolphins. Okay. Dolphins are a mammal, by the way. I believe they have live babies. They actually do have live fish. Okay. So let's see what communicate clearly, what message has. This situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable. But if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation that so that everyone can start moving forward again. So, I feel that the miscommunication had something to do with this orphan card. That's what I feel. I feel that it's not a communicate clearly. I feel that it's more of a miscommunication, and it needs to be cleared. It definitely needs to be released, and we see that as an underlining energy. Okay, so we're going to read the orphan card, a number 5. This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, right. Okay, so the sense of loss and identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, and certainly about your place. See, we had the know you belong with the last set of cards. And then we had the we are all connected card with this message. Okay. So it says we are all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize that being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you are no longer identifying with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spiritual spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. But they're letting you know that we are all connected as a collective. All right, so let's read that. 49. We are dependent upon others for life. If we destroy the very things upon which we depend, we too shall perish. We are all connected. We are all one. Do harm to the natural world and you do harm to yourself. You are more than just a part of the human race. You are a child of Gaia. You are brother and sister to all life and living things. Love them as you love yourself. Sustain them as you sustain yourself. Okay? So make right of this misunderstanding that caused this orphan feeling, the feeling of being all alone or isolated, and understand that we are all connected, not just here in the physical, more we are all connected here through spirit, is what I'm feeling. Okay. All right. So we could pick one more message. I feel one more message needs to come out. Don't stop. Maybe I shouldn't stop at 4. um, so don't stop. And then the next card is thinker, and it's in the upright position, number 44, by the way. And be without malice. And it's also a 4. So there's 3 4s right there. So that could be significant to somebody. Okay. So the angels are telling you to don't stop with something. So we're going to see what that is as soon as I find that book. All right. So don't stop. They're telling you don't stop for a reason. Okay. This is not the time to give up. Continue to move in the direction of your hopes, dreams, and plans. You are on the right path and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. It's very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. Just because they don't have your vision doesn't mean you shouldn't follow your heart. Okay? So let's move on to a number 44, which is the thinker. Strategy, being analytical and logical. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Okay. So they're telling you don't stop this strategy. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple, and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. Okay? So they're telling you to be without malice. Number 4. So that could be the 444 could definitely be significant for somebody. It relates to me because I had a dream, I think it was last week sometime, with probably around this time last week actually, with a dream with my twin in it and a number 4. So this really resonates with me. Okay. You have been hurt, disrespected, or disappointed by others. Another has let you down or betrayed you. It is normal and natural to experience feelings of anger, hurt, and disappointment. To feel any and all emotion is natural, but you have choice always in how you respond. Do not allow your hurt to become a source of infection. Acknowledge it, learn from it in your experiences, and let the anger and hurt disappointment go. Yes, it's like a message that just keeps coming in over and over and over again. Do not allow them to inspire retaliatory acts born of malice or spite. Yes. So stand your ground. Don't stop your path because you are um, you feel rejected or orphaned. Okay, so they're telling you to keep going, stay on your path. And because I got 444 as a don't stop message, I'm going to pull one more card. Okay, so peaceful resolution. So they're telling you there's some kind of a peaceful resolution to this. Okay, so number 48, which is a 12, which is a 3, and it's in reverse.